Good afternoon. Myself Dr. M. Takle from Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Gedra, Itsaganji. Today in this lecture we will study unit number 5, that machine tool and CAD, that is production drawing and reading blueprints. In previous lectures we already studied what is meant by production drawing, because drawing is a language of engineer. It plays a major role in engineering because the drawing is must read by every mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, civil engineer or any other disciplines. And the language of engineer is nothing but drawing, so you must read what is meant by that production drawing. There are various types of drawings which are part drawing, production drawing, etc. etc. So assembly drawing is also there. So in this lecture we will going to study production drawing and related to that reading of blueprints. Now, production drawing. Production drawing, sometimes called working drawing. This production drawing is a master drawing in the industry, and so it is called as a working drawing. Are complete sets of drawings that details the manufacturing and assembly of products, as distinct from engineering drawing prepared and or for production engineers whose task is to decide how best to manufacture the products. Now production drawing, sometimes it is called as a working drawing, and this is a master copy of in industry. It is a working drawing because it is a language of engineer. The design engineer designs the particular component and he drafts the drawing, and the drawing is nothing but production drawing, in which there are tolerances, surface roughness, GD&T values are there for complete understanding for that shop floor person, that is production person, quality person, and any other person from that industry. So production drawing, sometimes called as a working drawing, are complete sets of drawing that details the manufacturing and assembly of products, in which the drawing in which it is a complete set of drawing for that manufacturing of the component and as well as for assembly of the product. Because already studied, machine tool is built with the help of various sub assembly. Machine tool is considering one of the example of machine tool. It is built with the help of assembly of various components, and the assembly of various components is built with the help of sub assembly of various components. And in some sub assemblies there are various components are there, and for that it is communicated in the form of production drawing, because it is a working drawing or master drawing prepared by various industrial persons, and as distinct from engineering drawing prepared by and or for production engineers. It is mostly prepared by that production engineer, and whose task is to manufacture this component and use a simple way, economical way to manufacture this component or manufacture the product. Machine operators, production line workers and supervisors are use production drawing. Now in case of production, that machine operator, production line workers and supervisors all are using that production drawing to manufacture this component. Now the production drawing is prepared by design engineer. Initially in the company, design engineer design the component, and as per design the shape and size of the component is finalized by design engineer. Design engineers also use orthographic or pictorial view called working cases to record their ideas. These preliminary sketches are used as the basics for both the component and the assembly drawings. Production drawings are drawn graphic information prepared by the design team for use by the construction or production team, the main purpose of which is to define the size, shape, location and production of the building or component. Now normally in the industry The role of design engineer is to design a particular component and draw its preliminary sketches, and once the design is finalized, then it can be drawn by various softwares, and this drawing is used as a information for various engineers in industry, and this information prepared by the design team for construction and production team. This is the design team prepared this drawing, and it is used by that production team to manufacture this component to use the simplest method, economical method, and use the which machine tool is required. It totally depends on the production drawing, and the shape, size, and everything is must be on that production drawing. The next part is material and component specifies are commonly provided in the title block of a production drawing. Sub-assemblies or the main assembly of components are usually shown, and the production drawings may specify where each assembled component will be built. Production drawings also record the number of parts that are required for making the assembled unit, and many form as is an essential part of the documentation required to authorize the production of the entire described. Now, the important part is the material and the component specifications must be specified on the drawing. Which type of material is there, that is brittle or ductile or any other material. If cast iron is there, then FG200 grade, FG250 grade. If stainless steel is there, then stainless steel 316. That material specification must be on the drawing itself. Then any other component specification must be on that title block of that production drawing. Then the various sub-assemblies are used to form the assembly of the final component. So various sub-assembly details must be on that production drawing. And in production drawing, these symbols, the tolerances, the dimensions must be there, because it acts as an authorized document for any industry. Drawing set. For any drawing, there are three main sets of production drawings included the following. Detail of each non-standard part on a drawing sheet, usually one part per sheet. Then assembly drawing showing all parts on one sheet. And last, a bill of material essential for each part. Now considering machine tool, VMC machine, when we are going to plan for manufacturing VMC machine, the first part is its rough sketch. Once the rough sketch is finalized by design engineer, then design of individual part considering spindle, the design of spindle, automatic tool changer, design of automatic tool changer, automatic pallet changer, like that. Once the design is finalized, the next step is, because the machine tool is formed with the help of various sub-assemblies like spindle assembly, automatic tool changer assembly, automatic pallet changer assembly, and in each assembly there are some sub-assemblies are there. Considering spindle assembly, it is one of the sub-assembly for machine tool. The next step is, once this drawing is finalized, and the next step is production drawing of that each and every component. And once each and every component production drawing is finalized, it is released to production team, and through that drawing, production team plan for manufacture this component with the help of that production drawing, and the individual part is manufactured. Then sub assembly comes into the picture. With the help of these various sub parts, various individual parts, sub assembly takes place, and through that sub assembly, final assembly of the component takes place. And for that production drawing, considering that machine, the detail of each non-standard part or drawing sheet, usually one part per sheet. In one sheet there should be one part or one component should be there, and the detail of that component must be there, that is dimension, GD&T, roughness value, etc. Then again, second important part, assembly or sub-assembly drawing showing all parts on one sheet. In one sheet, you can go with various sub-assemblies, or in another sheet, you go with total assembly of the machine. A bill of material essential on each part. By giving numbering to that assembly or sub-assembly, the bill of material essential as a part of the drawing sheet. The various elements of production drawing. This is one of the important elements of production drawing. These elements must be on a production drawing to fulfill the production drawing, because it is an authorized document or working document used by various industries. Now, the elements of production drawing are, the basic elements of production drawing include size and shape of the component. That is, after the designing of the part, the size of the component and the shape of the component. That is, shape must be maybe round, maybe rectangular, or any shape. And size and dimensions are there. Diameter or size 40 diameter, 50 diameter, 100 diameter. Likewise, the size and shape of the component must be there. Then format of drawing sheet, as per as the standard format of drawing sheet must be there. Blocks are there. Then process sheet. Process sheet means first operation sequence, first operation, second operation, third operation, like that. The process sheet, the equipment used to manufacture, to measure the critical parts, which must be on that process sheet. Then projection method. There are two projection methods, first angle and third angle, but we are normally using first angle projection method. The symbol of that projection method must be included on the component drawing itself. Then limits, fits, and tolerances of size, form, and position. Very important part of the manufacturing is limits. The upper and lower limit of critical size must be there. Then fit, clearance fit, interference fit, or transition fit must be mentioned on the component. And the tolerances, that is unilateral or bilateral tolerances of size. Suppose diameter is a 50, we have to provide tolerance on the component. The for hole diameter, capital letters are given, that is S6, S7, like that. For shaft, small letters are given, that is small s6, small s7. Or you can directly write diameter 50 plus minus 0.1 plus minus 0.2, like that, or plus 0.1 plus 0.2. What will be the size of the component? In the form of tolerance we have to mention. Then form and position. Then production method. If gear cutting is there, you can mention that production method, that hopping method. Then next important part is indication of surface roughness and other heat treatments. The surface roughness is a very important part, because fatigue life of the component depends on that surface roughness. And when two parts are meeting, the surface roughness plays an important role. If the surface roughness value increases, the fatigue life of the component decreases. If surface roughness value decreases, the fatigue life of the component increases. So surface roughness plays an important part. So according to the mating of the component, according to the fatigue life, and according to our application, we have to indicate the surface roughness value. It may be RA value, it may be RZ value. We will study in detail what is roughness in next lecture. Also, you have to mention other heat treatment processes. Normally, heat treatment we are doing for wear resistance. If two parts are mating, if suppose shaft is fitted in a bearing, so friction is there. So for wear resistance, we are doing heat treatment process for this shaft. You have to mention this particular heat treatment process for the shaft. It may be throw hardening, it may be case hardening, it may be toughening, like that. Because that the HRC value, that is hardness Rockwell C scale, it depends on the heat treatment process. So you have to indicate the heat treatment process on the drawing. Then material specification and shape such as casting, forging, plates, rounds, etc. Material specifications must be there. Shape must be there, that is casting shape or forging shape, or it is a plate shape or round shape. It you have to mention on that, because if the shape is critical, it is not possible with the help of other techniques. So it is go with the casting process. Such type of indication must be on the drawing. Then conventions used to represent certain machine components. There are some drawing conventions are there, must be present on the machine components. Already stated that conventions are what mean by single triangle, two triangle, three triangle, four triangle. That depends on the surface roughness value. These are the basic conventions must be used on the drawing of a machine component. Inspection and testing methods. Which type of inspection is required? That is plug. You go with the plug gauge. You go with the CMM or any other technique, vernier, micrometer or special gauges must be there. Then testing method, for particular application you go with to measure that testing method, you go with to measure the non-destructive testing. You have to mention this is non-destructive testing method is required, that is this method is required to check the cracks or other method. You have to mention on the drawing. And specification of the standard components. The standard component specification must be on the drawing. These are some examples of size and shape of component. Here it is clear that size and shape of the component. Shape is round shape is there. We already studied casting shape, forging shape, plate or a circular shape. This is one of the example of circular shape. And the size, because size is given, size in the form of dimensions are given. Internal diameter 20 is there, then M30 by 2.5 threading is there. M stands for metric thread, 30 is a major diameter and 2.5 is a pitch. Then other dimensions are mentioned on the, or other sizes mentioned on the component, that is 3 mm, 20 mm, 32 mm, 40 mm, like that. Then 60 diameter is there, 75 meter 75 diameter is there, and it is indicated by phi symbol, which is a conventional representation. And each and everything must be on the drawing. Then again three holes are there, 3 holes of diameter 6 equal space on diameter 50. It is clearly indicated on the component, the diameter of the component. These are the some size and shapes. Shape in the form of casting, forging, round plate, like that is round job is there. And size in the form of dimensions. Dimension 20, 25, 60 are the size dimensions, are the size of the component is clear. Again it is one of the example for size and shape. Round shape is there. Again in the front taper is provided and size given in the form of diameter 55, diameter 63, 34, diameter 40, conventional representation. Each and every dimension is given in the form of size. Again it is one of the orthographic view of component, as well as its isometric view is shown. Now by considering that orthographic view, its front view and top view is shown, and their dimensions are given. Dimensions are in inch dimensions are there, and dimensions are clear. The shape is clear, and the size is also clear. Shape is shown in the form of the pictorial view, and this size is nothing but in the form of dimensions. Now the overview of this lecture is production drawing is an important drawing. It is a language of engineer, and the drawing is a working drawing or it is authorized drawing, so it is a mistake proof, and the various component must be included on the drawing. And the component are size, shape, surface roughness values, tolerances. Each and every specifications must be on the component for the clear understanding, because once the drawing is finalized, it is transferred to the production line. So production person, that is supervisor, operator, or any other persons are using this drawing, and after the manufacturing of this component, quality control engineers again using this drawing for inspection purpose. So this drawing must be mistake proof, and the various contents must be on the drawing for clear understanding of the component. And one, and for sourcing person, they are also using this drawing for sourcing this component from outside. So he giving this drawing to the outside persons. So he is referring this drawing for manufacturing purposes. So this drawing must be mistake proof for easily manufacturing of this component. Thank you.